Welcome to the Jerry Graves channel. It's a channel that talks about narcissists. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the topic. But first, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's jump into it. If you're looking at your screen right now and you see a dog with sunglasses on, you know it's time to ball again. All right, so I hate talking about things like this because I don't want to speak too soon. I like to completely do my research and really look underneath everything and look under the hood to make sure I know that what I'm doing is right and what is working. But since I'm trying to get more content, screw that. Hold up. So I wanted to talk about social control and something that I've been doing that I feel like has been working. It's just a whole new understanding of it and analyzing. You know what people do to control the situation socially is even when they know they shouldn't be doing things like a certain thing, they shouldn't be judging you or they shouldn't be mistreating you. They'll still do it, but they'll do it normally like with their body language. Like people are always trying to control other people. It's like I'm gonna give you a dirty look, or I'm gonna get other people to look at you dirty, or see me do that to you, and make you feel anxious. Like people are always trying to make other people feel anxious or less than. And now I'm starting to get to the point where I'm actually breaking that down. Like I've broken down a lot of this social stuff, and I'm on the right track. I can feel it. I'm starting to gain power, or at least more control over a lot of situations around me. I'm starting to actually gain a little bit of power, and I don't want to sit around here and talk big or talk like it's working. But like I said, I haven't had time to really, really study it because a lot of people, when they see that you're gaining power or you're getting better at stuff, when they're very intelligent, they'll just try to bring you back down. So you have to get to a point where they don't know how to bring you back down. I don't know if I've discovered that yet, but I know I've discovered plenty of things to, do what you want to do. It's just I think I'm starting to get to the point where I they can't stop me. They can't stop me. And I've been, I my whole life I've been to this level, like especially when I was younger, like I was, unstoppable, you know, in my life before. Unstoppable meaning I don't know. I don't know how to say it without sounding silly, but we'll leave it at that. Leave that open-ended. And now I think that I can get there again, to where it's just and I nobody will be able to touch it. And it sounds weird me talking like that, but I'm actually scratching that type of surface. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna try to do and be more try to create justice with that instead of trying to just indulge and try to chase my own fantasies and all this type of stuff. I'm not going for that anymore. I'm gonna just try to create a system of justice. But just know that. Like I'm brushing upon that and becoming smarter than the people that have tried to oppress me. I'm becoming smarter than them. And I can feel it, and I can see that they don't have an answer for the stuff that I'm doing, and it feels really good. And it starts with that. It starts with understanding that should they be doing this? Before you feel bad about something, you need to understand, should they, and do they know they shouldn't? Because a lot of times they know they shouldn't, and they're doing it, and that makes it invalid. So I don't. I undo a lot of the stuff that they do. And people are starting to look at me differently. The people that get to be around me throughout the day, And I hate to brag, but I haven't had time to test it because I need more content. So I'm just putting it out there. I guess it's like respect or they revere me. They're starting to revere me. Even my enemies, like I just blast through what they try to do like it's nothing. The stuff they do just washes right off of me. It bounces off. It's book writing time. I really need to write a book. Really putting out this game because this is true. But I don't like to talk like this because I don't want to be wrong and be like, oh, it's Groundhog's Day. I thought I was so close, but I'm really far away. But I need content, so I gotta speak at the same time because that's really how I feel. I really feel like I'm getting smarter than my enemies. And I can really go even smarter. This is just the beginning. I can really do some stuff that people can't stop me. It's gotten to the point where I can't be stopped, bro. And I'm gonna really, I know it. I can feel it, bro. And I can feel them. I've always been, and I don't like to brag, but I've been, and people don't think I'm intelligent, but I've always been more intelligent than average. I've even taken like IQ tests and stuff like that and scored pretty high, in school, not on the online. And what's happening here is what should have been happening the whole time. Stuff had gotten in my way that shouldn't have been in my way, but it made me stronger and it made me smarter, having to work against adversity that shouldn't have been there in the first place, to the point where I can run rings around the average person as far as this goes. I can now. I can. I can do a lot of stuff that I couldn't have done before if it wasn't for the situation. And so now I'm sitting back licking my chops and starting to understand and see things going my way. Things are starting to go my way. Certain things are starting to work that didn't work before. So if you want to stop watching the channel, be my guest. But I'm telling you, I'm actually hitting on something here. I'm hitting on something. I'm at just scratching the surface. This is about to be a revolution. This is about to be a whole new thing. And I'm going to put more into this channel. I'm telling you, once I get a little bit more money from my YouTube thing, I'm going to put a lot into this channel. You have not seen anything yet. Watch.